Ito ba si Sharon Cuneta sa likod ng camera? Pero
Kilala ba ni Sharon Cuneta ang sarili niya?
Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng megastar para kay Sharon Cuneta?
Marami sa atin ang lumaki kasama si Sharon Cuneta. Mula sa una niyang awitin nung siya'y 12 anyos, hanggang sa una niyang pelikula, hanggang siya'y magpakasal at magkaroon ng mga anak. Lahat yon nakita natin dahil bukas na libro ang kanyang buhay. Sharon, 30 years in show business. Are you happy sa narating mo?
Yes, but if I had movies to do over again, I would.
Pero as a wife and as a mother, are you fulfilled?
Yes, my husband says we're fine even without a baby boy. And minsan I look at Miel na parang she's so big na. Of course, Casey's in her 20s. So parang, and Frankie's middle, di ba? She's my little supporter.
But is it hard to be a politician's wife? Your mother was a politician's wife.
Oh, she's a consummate politician's wife. She was, and even without my dad anymore, she still is in a lot of ways.
But are you supportive in the sense of...
Oh, my husband, I am supportive.
If he had
yes.
dreams of going to Malacanang, do you see yourself helping him go in that direction?
Whatever he would decide to pursue in the next few years, yeah, anything my husband wants. Kahit magpresidente siya ng Village Association, okay na sa PTA. Ano, gusto siya Malacanang, sige, pero sana hindi akong first lady.
Pero handa ka?
Kung hindi ka nila sa mga anak mo.
Pero handa ka maging first lady kung kakailanganin?
Hindi. Hindi lahat naman, pero magaling kami mga artista sa gano'n.
In your marriage, for example, or in your life as a mother, pagiging mommy, do you
Ay,
have
wala,
those
sobra
issues?
ako. I'm totally devoted, totally attached to my kids. If
Kay
you-
Casey, for example, na nakikita natin, she's all over, billboards, movies. Are you still the type of ordinary mom na, my God, anak, dapat pagawin mo yan? I mean, ang bata mo pa.
Ang akin is, it's a different generation from ours. Just as our generation was totally different from the generation of our parents. So I talk to her.
Yeah, about sex.
No.
You
No, well,
don't,
I tell
really?
her. No, I tell her.
You tell her,
We
yeah.
talk about it, but you know, we try to spare each other some gory details. But I do get some points across, and so does she. Without getting, it's just like she tells, I can't imagine you. Well, I don't want to imagine you. Yung ganun, di ba?
You can choose not to answer this or answer this. Napatawad mo na ba si Gabby?
Oo.
Completely.
Matagal na. Ang kinatampo ko yung latest na pag-uwi niya, wala naman akong problema na yun. Nakapag-usap na kami ng di seryosong mahaba. Pero yung naubuksan na yung pinto, okay na eh. I guess we just need to talk. But I don't see why pa. Total, he's fine with Casey.
So
The
you're
mere
not
fact,
willing to talk anymore?
you know what? People are gonna make such a big deal out of it. And I don't like to parang go behind my husband's back. And I don't like na parang just to be able to talk in peace and in total privacy that we'll have to hide from our spouses because it won't sit well with either of them, I'm sure. There's no reason for us to. I'll tell you, the last time we really had a decent talk when Casey first visited him, he was saying thank you, and that was a thank you that meant so much because I had waited for it for like 19-something years, and he did not know. But when we hung up, and then it dawned on, I mean, I really absorbed it. I had to cry because I can't believe I finally got a thank you, and nobody till today, to this day, knows the exact reasons why the marriage ended. And I'm not about to start now. Tama na.
When you close your eyes, naalala mo pa ba what it was like?
I only remember the good times during the relationship before the marriage. Parang it was problematic from day one. And then there was love patu salvage, whatever there was. But after the first year of marriage, if I may say so myself, no more na. You know what I think it is? I had to survive for my daughter because my question to myself when I made the decision to leave, when you're pala going to leave na, when you're decided and you don't really think of, am I decided? Or you wake up one day without thinking of what people might say. Wala ka nang pakialam doon kasi I got to the point na kawa naman ang anak ko. Kasi pag ganito, ganyan-ganyan. Plus, meron pa yung extra, career-wise naman. Co-terminus ang career namin, dalawa nito. Pagka naghiwalay kami, parang yung still always thinking what people would say or thinking of my daughter, thinking of my marriage, us both, the love team. One day I just woke up. Parang di mo na pala isipin yun.
But did you ever hate him? Was there-
Yes, I have to be
But
honest.
what was
I
it
got
like?
to that point. I never hated anyone before or after.
What was it like hating someone who looked so much like the person you loved the most, Casey?
Yes. No, you know what? That's funny also kasi parang I look at my daughter. It's funny now you see her at first look, you'll say, "Oh, she looks like her pa." The minute she starts to open her mouth
It's
and
you.
all her
Yeah.
she's
Yes.
nanay mo si Sharon. Pag nawala ka lang kung saan ka sasoli.
Ang mother mo, breast cancer survivor.
Yes.
You have 3 daughters.
I'm very afraid.
You are at risk. How do you look at this thing?
We're all gonna go in time. And because I'm Christian, I am more afraid of not ending up where I really wish to end up.
But what depresses you?
Just a few days ago, I was talking to Kiko, I was complaining about, before, biglang, I was washing a glass We were in the room, washing, and biglang I started crying ko, I miss my dad, I miss my daddy. And I started I was just yung talagang hindi iyak na ganyan, yung talagang hagol ko, kasi ang tagal ko nang hindi nalabas.
Gaano kadaming porsyentong Sharon Cuneta ang kilala ng publiko?
80.
You keeping 20% to yourself?
Yeah, they only go as far as you let them.
What's your greatest achievement, you think?
My children.
What is your greatest failure?
I wish if I could live my life over again. Iba lang. Some choices siguro, minsan hindi rin masama maging selfish.
Would you have gotten
Lalo sa
married?
mga life-altering.
If you could change it, would you have gotten married the first
Not at
time?
18.
Si Direk naman, she
Oo nga, no?
directed 2 movies with you.
Yeah.
With Gabby as the partner.
Yeah,
Oh.
Your first kissing scene.
love scene nga. Yak, tita. Pag
Bed
pinapanood ko
scene.
ngayon, tita.
Pinapanood mo pa.
Hindi sa ngayon.
I remember that the late Mina Del Rosario, was na talagang inaalagaan ka sa akin noon. And sabi niya na, direct, first love scene, first bed scene, kasi meron doon sa script. Alagaan mo naman ang So parang, I felt so pressured. And this is the first time that I'm handling her as a director. But when I saw the rush, I realized that this is a very sensual woman.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oo.
Sensual. Do you know you're sensual?
Now, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm summa cum laude.
Yeah.
If you had your career all over again, that you would have it in you to be, let's say, to be a bigger, more accomplished actress than a bigger celebrity that you are now?
I already know I'm an actress, but it makes me happier to know that people see my movies.
Richard was a serious relationship.
Naman. Hello. What rock have you been hiding? Yes,
Really
it's very,
serious,
yeah.
huh?
In fact, I remember more after Gabby.
Oh, really?
I think because I got into relationships after the marriage broke up with my eyes wide open. So, and I told you, I never hated anyone before or after Gabby. So, I never let myself get to that point again. Kaya, we're easy friends. It's, we all
Hirap
have...
masaktan pala, no?
Naman. Tsaka kami, public, di ba, tita? Ang daming acting. Kunyari, okay ka, pero gusto mo na maglaslas ng...
Napanood ko si Oprah at sinabi nga niya, when she's depressed, she tends to eat macaroni. Specifically, cheese macaroni.
Comfort
where
food.
this is
Comfort
leading.
food. Yes, yes, yes.
No,
yeah.
the
I
reason
don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, she tends to eat cheese macaroni as her comfort food. A lot of it. And she realized that it was her coping mechanism.
That's
So,
why.
one time, she was invited to go to the Emmys. She got so big, she was so depressed
She
that
didn't
she
wanna go up
didn't
even
want
when
to
she
go.
won,
Tignan mo,
yeah.
nanalo na, she didn't want to go up. Alam mo, let's face it, Sharon, ang daming nagtatanong dyan. Lumaki si Sharon was eating a coping mechanism.
I eat when I'm happy, I eat.
Pero you're an emotional eater then.
Yes.
Many
Yes.
people are. Even
No,
I am.
but I realized
Depression, it's
that-
chocolate, ah.
Parang kasi when I was very thin na, I remember asking myself in 1987, oh my God, ano pa po problemahin ko ngayon na kaya? Parang you have no control over your spouse, your partner in a marriage, only yourself. So sa akin, nakokontrol ko kakain ba ako, sa sexy ba ako, ganyan. So parang, ano na, wala na akong pwede i-control. Wala na akong ano, parang takot ako sa problemang galing sa labas.
To close our interview, 30 years in show business, do you fear that one day you will no longer be famous?
I think it would be so hypocritical to say, no, di ba? Dadating yung time na yung fame mo, meron mang matira, hindi na yung ganito ka, parang lagi may fireworks pagka ano.
You've always known that you're more than smart.
Yeah.
When you give in to your, parang you compromise your peace ba? For passion. Parang in the end, kunyari nakuha mo yung passion, even if you win, you lose. Kasi parang wala ka namang ano. So yung peace of mind, malaking kapalit.
In other words, peace is longer than
It
passion.
is. Or at least we hope it will be. But there